It's like as an ELL.
As an ELL, I'm not going to say I had the greatest experience ever because at first it was a little difficult. I came from Puerto Rico here to Lakeland, which I went to Lakeland High School for the first semester of 9th grade. And the ESL class wasn't as helpful as I wanted to, and I was made fun of a lot by other peers and other students from the school. Although I had help from my other classmates. After that, I transferred to Lake Region High School, where I got more ESL classes, and they were very helpful. As I was learning the language, I told my advisor that I didn't want to be in the class anymore because I thought I learned the language pretty well. And I was just, instead of taking ESL classes, I was just getting extra help from a pair. I was in the program for about 4 years, my whole entire high school years, and I never opted out of it. I was always in it because I always had that language barrier. Although I learned a lot, I still had that difficulty with the grammar and pronunciation and everything. Like I said, I was pretty well treated by my teachers. Pretty much all my teachers were helpful. They never made fun of me. They always tried to help me. When I didn't know how to tell them or ask them questions about what I needed to do, I tried to do hand signs, try to write it down as much as possible what I wanted to ask, or I even went to a dictionary and just write down ideas or whatever I needed help on, and they will guess what I needed help with and try to help me out.
So how did your peers treat you then?
After that, I think after I got transferred to Lake Region High School, all my peers there treated me very well. I got along with a lot of people there, not specifically with non-Spanish speakers, because I barely had any non-Spanish speaker friends there, but we got along well. I didn't got made fun of or anything while I was in Lake Region High School, and I think I learned social language faster than academic language because my ESL teacher always put us in discussion groups and everything, trying to help us gain more social language, because that's the one that you develop faster than the academic language. And the academic language, I learned it more by going through the internet, writing down words from the dictionary, and I went a lot to the dictionary. Whenever there was something that I couldn't understand, I would try to always translate it first, but then it was just automatically. I also gained more social language right after I graduated from high school, because I was super shy. I didn't want to talk a word because I was afraid that I was going to be wrong whenever I speak the language. And then after I got my first job, that's when I started being more outgoing, more talking even more, and that even helped me gain more social language. And then after I started college, that's when my academic language improved. And so far, I'm doing better, I guess.
So did you know English before you came here?
No. Well, no and yes. When I was in Puerto Rico, I got English classes from kindergarten all the way to my first month of my 9th grade. But it was not the English that you need to hold up a conversation. I knew simple things like say how are you? I'm doing well. This is a car. This is the color red. And things like that. May I go to the restroom? May I go to drink water or anything like that? But I didn't know any English to hold a conversation. I could read it and understand it, but I couldn't speak it. And I couldn't understand many things that people were talking to me.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.